Oh, it's still going. Hey everyone, welcome back to Psych with Dr. DK. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what we can do to help foster youth students across America. Now, I know that there are some people out there who are already engaged as a foster parent, are already doing stuff within the foster community, so I'm very excited, and I hope that you just are encouraged that you are doing so much more than you realize. But for those of us who may be unaware of some needs that we can fill, I wanted to share that with you guys. I know in my own county, what they're doing with the educational department is they're collecting backpacks, suitcases, and duffel bags throughout the year. What they do is they give these bags to foster youth students so that way when they're picked up to go into a foster home or change a foster home, that they have a bag to put their stuff in versus a trash bag or a grocery sack. There is a huge stigma that foster care kids are trash, and they feel that they are trash because of trash bags. And I heard a story once, which was really heartbreaking to hear, but a foster mom was arguing with her foster daughter, and unfortunately, the daughter was just feeling a lot of emotions from what she was going through, and the mom went to go grab a trash bag to change the trash, and the daughter broke down crying, and she's like, please, no, I'm gonna be good. And the mom's like, what are you talking about? I'm changing the trash. She's like, you're gonna move me. And it's because this child was so used to that trash bag, meaning that she was going to be moved to foster homes. So what the counties are trying to do, and this is across the United States, is they're trying to collect these suitcases, backpacks, and duffel bags so that kids can use those to move versus a trash bag. Unfortunately, I found out a week ago that some foster families are keeping these bags if the name is not on it. So the county actually has made an initiative to ensure that every one of these kids who receives the bag gets it embroidered with their name, which I think is so unique and so amazing. But it's heartbreaking to know that there are people out there who are fostering foster care kids, and they're just taking the stuff of the foster care child. And to me, that's super, I have a lot to say about that. I'm not going to say it, but it's sad. It's just sad. And so the hope is that I hope that we can partner together to provide some bags, suitcases and duffel bags to the county that I live in, or even to your county, but gift them to the county so that the county can give them to these kids so they're not being moved with a trash bag. That's like heartbreaking. Other things you can do is also call your county. I know for my county, they're doing a ton of stuff throughout the year. Even in August, they're going to be doing a back to school night function for foster youth students. And what they're going to do is they're going to have people there with one of the local churches, and they're putting together a back to school night where they can pick up backpacks, they can pick up school supplies, clothes, shoes, and even get haircuts, because there are, again, some foster families out there who do not take care of these kids. So to me, it's just very, 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 very encouraging to know that counties are looking out for the foster care students, but also trying to make sure that they're doing right by them by creating these unique events for them to attend so that they don't go to school feeling that they're not loved. But it is something that we can partner with them on, and I'm hoping that I can give you a call to action on that. And also a call to action is I have created these from foster to blank bags, and I've shared about it before, but I really wanted to go into depth about it. From foster to PhD was my story. That's not going to be every foster care student's story. From foster to blank solely focuses on their goals as an individual. Every bag that we sell, each bag is $20. For every bag that we sell, it goes back to a scholarship for a foster youth student. Now, this could be a student who's in middle school, high school, or even outside of high school. Maybe they're in college, or maybe they're not. If this person just needs help financially, these scholarships can go to them and help them by providing a gift card, or us calling the DMV and saying, okay, I'll meet the student there or that individual there, and I'll help pay for it, help paying for their rent. So for every bag that we sell from foster to blank bags, will have the opportunity, all of that proceed goes back to these foster care kids, and young adults, so that way they're being able to be helped in a very unique way without a bunch of red tape, without requiring them to stay in school and college. Some kids have said, I don't want to go to college, and I want to go do this instead. And I think that that's amazing, because they're deciding to make differences in their future by what they're going for. And then you can also purchase the From Foster to PhD book. So I'm going to turn around. I promise I'm not being weird, but I'm just going to grab it. From Foster to PhD is my own book, my own story. If you would like to purchase this, gift it to somebody, an administrator, an educator, and just be like, hey, read this book. This can help you understand the mind of some foster youth students. Maybe just understand where they're at emotionally and how to support them. There are a few chapters in this book that are near to my heart, where I was very vulnerable and just opened up and said, this is what your words did to me. And it is from the perspective of hearing it from counselors and parents. And I think it's really hard. There's a lot of us out there who want to do good, but naturally we're not going to go that way to do those things. We have to learn. That's a learned behavior. So if we can help learn what it's like to be a foster care kid, maybe just a little bit of opening up that door to understand those emotions, we're actually able to better partner with these children and young adults and parents, maybe who are having a generational cycle of foster care, helping them choose choices to do better in the future. And to find those choices that are right for them. Maybe it's education. Maybe it's a position, like getting promoted. Maybe it has to do with opening their own business. But when we realize that every single step that they make going forward is just as good as getting a top degree, it's just as good as getting to be CEO. Getting counseling is just as good as getting education, because what you're doing is you're healing from the past and you're able to move forward and do better in life. When I was in college, my very, very, very first class I took was with an art professor. And he said, if you woke up in 10 years, would you be happy with the choices that you've made? And that just stuck with me for life. And I have been able to wake up and say, you know what? I'm exhausted. I worked 80 hours this week, or I'm exhausted. I'm not happy with where I'm at, but I'm happy at the choices I've made. That makes a huge difference. And so if we're able to teach every foster kid out there that no matter what route they take, as long as it's legal, as long as it's good, as long as it's something to help them move forward, it is a good choice. And so if you are looking for something to do this summer, or even this year, to help work with someone or help someone, or help maybe even just change someone's life, you can donate a bag, you can buy the book, or you can purchase the From Foster to Blank bag so that students can get these scholarships throughout the year with whatever they might need. You guys can contact me directly if you are wanting to donate any money, clothes, bags. You can just say, hey, Denisha, where do we need to make this go? And I will let you know. You can send them to me. I can get them to where they need to be. But I really want you guys to be able to partner with that and partner differently and uniquely. With foster care kids, there is a misconception that it is the foster care kids' fault. We know that that's not true. We do know that reasons that kids get into foster care is because of the parents' inability to be a parent, or they're neglectful, or they're abusive. We know that. So now what we want to do is love on this very, very, very heartbroken community who just needs people to be a community with them. And we are a village. I know some people hate that word, but we are the village, that we should be taking care of these people and these kids and helping them and guiding them, and not just turning an eye and thinking it's their fault. It's not the kids' fault. So if you would partner with me, you can message me directly. If you have any suitcases, backpacks, or duffel bags, as long as they're gently used. And what I mean by that is no rips. If it can be washed and the stains go away, that's totally fine. But if it's like super stained and ripped and like zipper's not working, or the wheels don't work, or the handle's broken, those are not gently used. So we want to make sure they're gently used, because what we want to do is we want to give them a like new bag, not something that's already broken, to say, hey, you went from a trash bag to a broken bag. That's what you're worth. And that's not a fun feeling. Hand-me-downs should be gently used. So if you have those, please let me know. I will definitely come pick them up or get them shipped over here, and we'll get them sent over to the county. You can purchase, again, this From Foster to Blank Bag, which is building scholarships for foster youth to help them with rent, school supplies, gas. Gas is so expensive right now. All the things, food, groceries, things like that. If you want to donate a gift card, you absolutely could. And then you can also purchase the book, and I'll put the links below so you guys have them, but you can purchase them directly through me. And there's other From Foster to Blank items like cups and shirts as well. So if you guys have questions, let me know and we will go from there. But I hope that this challenge helps you. Personally, I'm trying to collect, by the end of this month, 15 backpacks, 5 suitcases, and 5 duffel bags. So if you have any, pass them on. I'll take them and I'll give them to who they need to go to. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next week.